Hi everyone, I am Huyen. I am 28 years old, and I live in a small town in Lam Dong province, where I am waiting to start a job as a preschool teacher. Waking up to the sound of heavy rain is very common here right now. I usually spend the first part of my morning making the bed and helping May get dressed. Today is a very rainy day, just a regular day for me and my 4-year-old daughter, and I want to take you guys along. If you have ever wondered what life is really like in the Vietnamese countryside, far away from big cities, this video is for you. Before we start our day, I want to share a little bit about how we ended up here. A few years ago, I was living about 100 kilometers away in my hometown. I was a full-time housewife. My husband left a long time ago, and I had to figure out how to survive on my own with a baby. I decided to pack our things and move to this town. I wanted May to have a better environment to grow up in. Right now, I am waiting for my official teaching job to start. To pay our bills, I do many different part-time jobs. I make about 4 million dong a month. That is around $160. We live in a small rented house, which costs about $60 a month. It is not much, but it is a safe place for us. My biggest dream, the reason I am working so hard, is to stop renting. I want to buy a small house of our own in this area. A house here costs about $20,000. I have managed to save $800 so far. Every single day is a step toward that goal. A lot of people ask me, can $160 a month really be enough to raise a child alone? I will save my answer for the end of the video. Honestly, after spending a rainy day with me, seeing what we eat and how we live, you might figure it out yourself. Alright, let us get into it. Going to the outdoor market on a rainy day means driving through a lot of mud, but I prefer it over supermarkets. Today I spent 75,000 dong, which is about $3, for our food. Pork costs around $5 for 1 kilo, and I bought 300 grams. Everything is fresh and sold by local farmers. I try to plan our meals carefully so we do not go over budget. Doing the math in my head is just part of my daily routine. This gray cat is Sam. I found him crying at a school gate a year ago, and now he is my loyal kitchen assistant. I am cooking our lunch and dinner right now. In Vietnam, A 25-kilo bag of rice costs $17, and it feeds us for over 2 months. A bottle of fish sauce is just $1 and lasts for weeks. We do not need expensive ingredients to make a warm meal. Cooking simple food makes me May wanted to help me snap the green beans today. I love moments like this. Remember I mentioned my rent is $60 a month? Every time I hand that cash to my landlord, I think about how far that money could go if I saved it. That is why I put every spare dong into a small box. I have 20 million dong saved now, which is $800. I want that house so badly. I just have to keep being patient. I am just stir-frying the pork with the green beans, seasoned with a little salt and fish sauce. It is a very basic Vietnamese family meal. Back when I lived in my husband's house, I never worried about the price of a meal. Now, being a single mom, I know exactly how much each plate of food costs. Learning how to manage a tiny budget was hard at first, but now it feels totally normal. I feel proud that I can provide for us. These are the chickens we keep in our backyard. Almost every family out here raises a small flock. It is not a business to get rich. They eat all our vegetable scraps and leftover rice, so nothing gets thrown away. In return, they give us fresh eggs. It saves me a few dollars a week on groceries. It might seem like a very small amount of money, but to me, it is money I do not have to ask anyone for. And that is true freedom. And that is pretty much a day in my life. Just green beans, a little pork, and white rice. Remember at the beginning when I said I would tell you if $160 a month is enough to raise a child alone? Well, my answer is yes. It is enough. We are not rich, but our stomachs are full and we have each other. This is my real life. Nothing fancy, but it is peaceful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe if you want to follow our journey to a new house.